Metroidvania games are one of my favorites. I really love challenging games. I often play on the hardest difficulty possible, and I'm very pleased when I can play a game that is challenging but also very rewarding. I like the feeling where I know my skills are improving and the game becomes smoother. You can find this in Metroidvania games. As much as I would like to showcase all the amazing games, I'm not able to cover as many in one video. I've already made a few videos about great upcoming and existing Metroidvanias that I'm sure you will also like, so if you're interested, you can watch them later. And before we start, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to help me grow, and also tell me what game is your favorite. Eden's Guardian is an interesting Metroidvania that looks very similar to the Blasphemous in terms of aesthetics. In this game, we play as one of Eden's Guardians on a journey to unravel secrets shrouded in darkness and uncover what befell this world during our captivity. This is your typical Metroidvania adventure with pixel art aesthetics, which I must say look great. The game offers a breathtaking world, various interesting mechanics like flying Raijin, where we throw our sword or nail and teleport to it, and much more. Deep lore and epic boss fights enhance the classical Metroidvania experience, making this game a solid title to look after. Skelethrone: The Chronicles of Ericona is a challenging 2D action platformer with RPG elements inspired by games like Castlevania and Dark Souls. We play as Derek Ericona, a lord destined for death by treachery, who avoided it in favor of a more grim fate. In terms of aesthetics, this game looks a bit strange. I mean, it looks good, but the art is very specific, let's say. It may not appeal to everyone, to be honest. This title offers every known classical Metroidvania element, where we unlock various unique upgrades of movement or combat, so we can basically expand our possibilities and travel further, unlocking new areas and so on. It also offers a huge world, so we can explore various handcrafted locations, find different weapons and equipment along our way, and for most there are multiple endings, so making key decisions along the way will determine Ericona's fate. BIOMORPH is a really interesting title. This is a dark Metroidvania game where we become the creatures that we kill along our way. In this game, our skill really matters. We must explore a vast, varied world, solve puzzles and platforming challenges, fight deadly monsters and take their shapes and use their powers. Every monster that we defeat and steal power from will at some point come across us again with unlocked powers. So coming back to well-known areas will create a unique experience. We are able to choose our fighting style using an arsenal of melee and ranged weapons, each with its unique skill tree. Now, what's unique in this game is that we will be able to rebuild the city of Blightmoor and befriend its inhabitants. We will be able to personalize this village and get to know the daily life of the town's residents. Dragon is Dead is your typical dark Metroidvania game that also looks a bit like Blasphemous. This beautifully crafted pixel art game immediately caught my attention. As the title suggests, this game revolves around dragons at some point. Every dragon that challenged the gods has fallen except their leader Guernian. We must become a dragon slayer and stop him. We will face hordes of demons and monsters, learn their patterns and recognize their weaknesses to defeat them. We are able to use diverse skills and builds, obtain powerful equipment that will trigger different synergies for our build, and so on. I love the idea and the pixel art in this game. It all looks amazing. DEVIATOR is a very unique game. It looks very similar to Hollow Knight and has some interesting mechanics. Don't ask, just deflect. This is the first phrase we see on the Steam page. This Metroidvania takes inspiration from games like Sekiro and introduces a fighting system based on deflection. We could see a similar idea in the game called Nine Souls, which I covered in my previous video about Metroidvania games, which you can watch later if you want. The link will be pinned in the comments. This is your typical Metroidvania adventure game where you must jump, dash, climb walls and evade obstacles on your way. Aesthetically it looks great, very similar to Hollow Knight and the deflection mechanic, where we have to be very precise to parry attacks in perfect timing to defeat enemies looks promising. I hope it will turn out to be a great title. Altered Alma is another unique entry on this list. It combines classic Metroidvania with RPG elements and dating sim. It is all presented in gorgeous pixel art with a neon cyberpunk-like theme. Apart from classical Metroidvania elements, we will have the opportunity to customize our base of operations, which is Castefa, the spaceship. We can upgrade it, recruit new crew and make it our own. And what is interesting is that the choices we make will directly influence our abilities and playstyle, so bonding with other characters, improving relationships and possibly finding love are very important. On our journey through Neo Barcelona, a futuristic city based on real life, we will explore iconic landmarks like the Sagrada Familia, fight lots of unique foes from giant lizards to cyborgs, test our skills in boss fights and utilize our skills and abilities in fast-paced combat. A very unique style with great ideas and an overall potentially fun experience. Being and Becoming is one of the titles that I wait for the most. We play as a lucid dreamer, defeating and consuming the souls of the corrupted, then using them as weapons to break the world free from endless slumber. Apart from every known Metroidvania mechanic, we have something rather interesting as the choices we make will shape the world, determining the ultimate fate. The gorgeous pixel art style and overall idea are something that hooked me immediately. Some time has already passed since I first heard about this game and I hope we will be able to play it as soon as possible. Embermane is a game where creativity meets combat. We are able to use all 4 elements, combine unique skill combos and support them with various artifacts. This game looks amazing, its graphical style, the pixel art, looks great. The world and locations are very well made and packed with hidden secrets and encounters. This is your typical Metroidvania game where you have to fight monsters and challenging bosses as well as avoid obstacles, solve puzzles and try not to die in the process. So now we have something rather interesting. If you're into steampunk, then I think you should take a closer look at this one. We will step into the shoes of Alethea, armed with a sword and gun, combining gunplay with melee combos to chop through enemies and reach our destination. We will explore the steam city of Canaan, and our job will be to uncover ancient enigmas that threaten the very foundation of the steam city. We will fight monsters, explore, take on side jobs to earn extra resources and delve deeper into the story. On the aesthetic side, the game looks amazing. The combination of pixel art, bright and warm colors, steam and steel, it's just breathtaking. The combat appears to be challenging and fun. We will need to jump, dodge, time our attacks and utilize abilities, choosing skills and accessories to customize our build. It all looks fantastic and I hope that it will turn out to be a great game. And before we jump to the number 1, I prepared some bonus games for you. And last but not least, there is Mariachi Legends, where we play as Pablo Cruz, a Mexican detective chosen by Lady Death to recover a powerful amulet. With his special suit and weapon, Cruz ventures into the underworld to face Mariachi Legends and their minions. This game will surely be a great title to try if you are a fan of Metroidvania games. It gives off the vibes of Blasphemous. It looks dark, brutal and very challenging. I love the pixel art style and the idea of introducing Mexican culture to us. I will try it for sure. And that's everything that I prepared for you today. I hope you liked this video and found some great new games to play and to add it to your wishlists. And tell me which game you liked the most. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date, and thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.